Hello, this is Xinru. Today we will look into question 1518, water bottles. So in this question, we are given two variables. So first one is the number of the bottles, number of the water bottles we have. So those bottles, they have water inside. And second variable is the number of exchange, and this variable means the empty bottles we are the empty bottles we need to exchange for a full water bottle. So the question is asking the maximum number of water bottles you can drink. So let's look into the example. It is a very straightforward question that you can understand immediately when you look into the example. So example 1, we're given 9 full water bottles and 3 empty water bottles can exchange 1 full water bottle. And how many water bottles we can drink? So first, those 9 water bottles we have, we will drink them all and it will produce 9 empty water bottles. And these 9 empty water bottles will produce 3 full water bottles. The reason is the reason is the number of exchange is 3. So 3 empty water bottles can produce 1 full water bottle. Therefore, we will get 3 full water bottles from these 9 empty water bottles, and these 3 water bottles we will drink them all, and these 3 full water bottles will produce 3 empty water bottles, and these 3 empty water bottles can produce 1 water bottle again. Therefore, the number of total water bottle we can drink is 9 plus 3 plus 1, which is 13. Okay, so this is example 1, and let's look into the example 2, which demonstrated another situation, another possibility. So we are given 15 water bottles, and 4 water bottles can exchange for 1 full water bottle. So in this question, these 15 water bottles, we will drink them all and we will have 15 empty bottles. And 15 empty bottles we can exchange for 3 full water bottles, but we will have 3 extra empty water bottles. Because these 3 empty water bottles, we cannot use them to exchange at that moment, because if we use them to exchange for water bottles, we don't have enough water bottles. We need 4 water bottles to exchange for 4 water bottles. So after exchange, as you can see, after exchange we have 3 full water bottles and 3 empty water bottles. So this then we will drink these 3 full water bottles, and then eventually we will get 6 empty water bottles. So this is the 3 full water bottles we drank and the 3 empty water bottles we left. And then we can exchange the 4 water bottles again. Then we will get 2 empty water bottles and 1 full water bottles. And even we drink that 4 water bottles, we will have 3 empty water bottles in total. Therefore, that's not enough for us to exchange 1 more full water bottle. So in total, the amount we drink will be the 15 plus 3 plus 1, which will be 19. So as you can see, this is a pattern. So first, we need to consider the boundary situation. So the boundary situation is like this. So if the number of exchange is bigger than the number of water bottles, what will happen? So that means no matter how many water bottles, so that means even we drink all of the 4 water bottles, we won't be able to exchange for another new 4 water bottle. Therefore, the number we will drink totally will be the number of the bottles we initially have. So this is the first condition, first boundary case we can do is if the number of bottles is less than the number of exchange. So what we will have is the total number of the bottles we initially have. So we will return the number of bottles. So this is the boundary case. And what if the number of bottles are bigger than the number of exchange? Then we can be sure there will be some form of exchange in the future. So what we can do is let's first define the variables. So first we will have the total number we need. So the total number we will have to return. The total number will be at least the number of the bottles we initially have, and then we will drink all those bottles. Therefore, we will have the empty bottles. So we define an empty variable, and we will drink all those bottles. Therefore, the empty variable will be equal to the number of bottles. And after this, it will be a while loop because we don't know how many exchange that will happen. And but we do know the condition that the exchange will stop, which is when the empty bottle we currently have is less than the number of exchange. Therefore, we cannot use a for loop because we don't know the condition that will stop. Therefore, a while loop is the most suitable. So we do a while loop, and the while loop will be like this. So while the empty bottles we have is always bigger and equal to the number of exchange, then the exchange will keep happening. And what we will do is the total. Then let's define a few things. So first we will know the exchanged bottles. So how many bottles we can exchange from this? So the exchange bottle will be the empty bottles divide the number of exchange. That will give us how many 4 water bottle we can exchange at the current level. And then what we need to know is the empty water bottles that were left. So let's take a look. So the empty water bottles we're left will be 3 in this condition. So we will need this variable. Therefore, we'll write left empty bottles will be empty water bottle mod this number of exchange. That will give us the left empty. And then we need a total empty number. Then we need a current empty water bottle. That will be the exchange water bottle plus the left empty. The reason being we will get those 4 water bottle, but we drink every 4 water bottle we get. Therefore, we will get those empty water bottle the same number as the 4 water bottle we have. Therefore, those are the empty water bottle on the next in the next round, and plus the left empty bottles we left in the previous round will be our current empty water bottle. As you can see in this example here, So these are 3 full water bottles and 3 empty water bottles. So those two adds up will be the next round empty water bottles. And another thing we need, so actually here we don't need the current, we just use the same variable empty. And then we just need to add the exchange water bottles into our total number. So as you can see, we just add them. Then this while loop will keep going until the current empty water bottles are less than the exchange water bottles. Now after this while loop, what we need to do is just return total. So there's an exchange, this is number of bottles, sorry, so bottles. Okay, so this question is basically about the while loop. So when you look at this question, it's easy to understand, but the problem is you need to understand the steps it went through, and you need to figure out what's the best algorithm you need to implement your algorithm. So you can use a for loop, but if you use for loop, you will need to use the break statement. And so you need to know what is the best way to implement this. What is the best way to demonstrate this kind of steps? So in my opinion, a while loop is easy to write. As you can see, it's perfect, the code. Okay, that's basically it. So to solve this question, so to solve those kind of question, all you need is to have a clear mind of each steps that it went through, and try to simulate the step and choose the right process.